must be new in here. You see these grown people talking, what you doing here? I got a half a mind to hit you with a just put your get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here. Yeah, I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my mind is tied. Good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Jets. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Another run here with Sanders. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
Caught left side, Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Rolling to his left. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Far. Oh, no. The first throw of his career is intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch can be made cleanly.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They motion the running back out left. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
But once again, it's Mitchell. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Far. This one deep for Wilson. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson. 62 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here's Herbert. Here's a diving catch right side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
A give running left. It's Sanders. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 1. Another run with Sanders. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Chargers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 40-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Far. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think he just made the punter a little bit jealous there. There was some serious hang time on that ball deep downfield, and while it didn't connect, it certainly sent a message, didn't it?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Far. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Far. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he'll be close to a first down at the Charger 16. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Far. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Butker's kick here is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he returns this to the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time.
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. 108 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. From the 22, Herbert. Williams brings it in. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Sanders is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Miles Sanders with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 5. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Farr. Staying on his feet. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. Far. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Far. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At the 48-yard line.
Set.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Far. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Second down, back to Sanders. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 128 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Herbert changing things up.
At the 7-yard line.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Looking to throw on second down. Far. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The give now to Abanikanda. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 1 yard is the gain, and the Jets are going to have a first down.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
4 yards on the pickup.
And they'll go again. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it.
And now here's another interception. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. 135 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
2nd down, back to Sanders. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And they're going to speed things up here. Herbert on 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple and that's it. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Miles Sanders with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Sanders again, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Miles Sanders with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Next to score, Chargers 31, Jets 9.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Another run with Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, far. And a completion to Wilson.
On the move past the 40.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
More of the motion man right.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This 2nd and 4. Now it's Herbert. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Herbert now. And that is incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. To the air again, Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Got his man. It's Williams. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
3rd down and 13. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Being chased out left. And some room to maneuver. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now Herbert going to change the look. Back to throw now on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?